can I?
Yeah, so like for this one?
And how come we never do that? Or try to
No,
partner
you
with them?
have to be a partner.
Well, I want to be a partner. What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Nitrogen here, and welcome back to some more Trove. I got a word out to any bully on the internet, and I know there's probably a lot. Cyberbullying is a major problem going around the world. Um, uh, I just got done watching a video. Um, it was quite a while ago, but it still hit me. If you guys don't know who this YouTuber is, his name is Daz Black. If you guys don't know who he is, I suggest go checking him out. He's a funny guy. I enjoy his content so much. He had a video sent to him. Apparently, a parent's child was very, he was dealing with a lot of depression and stuff like that, and wasn't very happy with his life so far, or as it was going. But thanks to Daz Black, he was getting very, he was changing. He was getting better. He was getting happier. And then one day, his father, or this guy's father, walked in his room, and the kid took his own life. Now, no one knows for sure if the reason why I'm about to say is the reason why he took his life, but apparently Daz Black responded to this kid, responded to him, and that made him super happy. And so he was excited that Daz Black responded to him, stuff like that. And he made a video. He started a YouTube channel, and I don't know if he said it was his first video, but I'm going to say it's his first video, was commenting on the fact that Daz Black is an awesome YouTuber, please go check him out and all that kind of stuff. And this is the part where where the topic I'm talking about is. Apparently, the whole comment section was filled with Daz doesn't care about you, kill yourself, all that kind of shit. And that's what I'm assuming triggered the kid to end his life. Now, the reason why I brought this up, and I know this was like a couple years ago, the video was anyway, and I know I probably have no right to even bring it back up, but I'm bringing it back up for the fact that cyberbullying really is a thing. And I know a lot of it is just kids online who think they're anonymous. They're anonymous, so they get to talk any kind of trash they want. But the thing that they're not understanding is, in this day and age of us, basically our generation, this kind of shit can spread to immense degrees. It can spread like wildfire. You could be the first person to say kill yourself, and then multiple will follow you and do that kind of shit to a person. Why? Because you wanted to say it for nothing. You wanted to say it for no reason. When you probably don't mean that you want the guy to kill himself or whatever. And I know yesterday I talked bad about some YouTubers, like drama maker YouTubers. but I never want them to kill themselves or anything like that. I know that's completely irrelevant. I just wanted to mention it. But this video wanted me to talk about it. I just really hate cyberbullying, guys. I really hate when I'm online here. I'm trying to, play the game with some fans. I had a couple people following me, and I guess not anymore. Excuse me. And I get people on here that just, they're anonymous, so they get to talk however they want, right? And I'm not saying it affects me or anything. I'm blocking out all the haters now. It's all the bullies and everyone. I'm blocking them out. Because as long as you guys still support me and still think I can make my channel grow, it's fine with me. They could say anything they want. But there's a lot of people online that are trying to just make videos to make people happy, like I am. I make videos so that way people can watch them and be entertained and informed if I am doing an informative video. But there are some people that are just trying to make the world happier, and they get so much disrespect for it. So much shit talked to them, telling them to go kill themselves. No one loves you. That kind of shit. And it's so stupid that people have to go that way. Like, what kind of person do you have to be to go that way? Like, really? I understand it's the internet. I understand, oh, well, if they get so afflicted by it, they're a bunch of pussies. Blah, blah. That's not the case, guys. At any moment, right fucking now, probably someone around the world is committing suicide. Our world is so full of destruction, sadness. I mean, yes, there's a lot of really good things about it, but there are corners of this world, corners and places we don't know, where that kind of shit happens. And, it's just really fucked up, man. Like, I really have no other words other than just saying it's really fucked up. But it really is. And at a point... Ooh, chaos chest. At a point I can understand somewhat. Because, the way and my parents are going to see this and they're going to be like, what? But, I was never bullied in high school. Never was. And if I ever was, it wasn't long term, Never really ended. Or never really kept going. Anyway. But through my life, I always had people staring at me. And saying shit behind my back, even though I can obviously hear them. And then I would just have some people straight up say things to me. And, it's not really funny. In their heads, it's fucking hilarious. Which, to me, it really isn't. They're looking at me because I am a 4'9" dwarf. They're looking at me because I'm different than most people, apparently. Because I'm short, I'm just all of a sudden an alien to people. And at a certain point, you'd think I'd be iron-skinned about that. I wouldn't even fucking affect me, right? But no. It still does affect me to this day. It's normally why I don't really go out that much anymore. Because I can't have a proper dinner with my wife without anyone staring at me. I have to have someone staring at me because I'm different. And and I noticed it immediately. Like, you know that feeling? You know that feeling when you're getting stared at, but you don't know from who? I get that a lot, except I can fucking see them. Like, I'm looking at them, looking at me, and they're still just like... And it's like, guys, I'm just a little person, that's it. It's not like I have a fucking clubbed foot, or a fucking... or two heads, you know? And, again, it's one of those moments where people on one side could be like, well, you're just a fucking pussy. And I get that, I understand that. But at the same time, you have to get into my shoes with that. Because at a certain point, it gets to where you don't want to deal with it anymore. And yeah, I could make a big fucking scene. Like around a store, around a restaurant. But that's not going to go up in my fairness. It's going to kick me out, basically. So, not that this has anything to do with cyberbullying. It's just shit like that somewhat relates to cyberbullying. Like, they're doing stuff that they're told normally as a child. They're told never to stare, never to do it. Barry, I don't know if you're talking to me or is that the title you were talking about? But I'm going to put you in timeout for now. Because I don't know who Barry is. As gamertag wise. Apparently Sir Fruits does. I don't, so... Fruits, if you want to clarify that for me, that'd be great. Actually, let's go ahead and block him. No point in dealing with that. I'm talking about situations here, and you want to bring something like that up, buddy? Exactly, guys. Life is a struggle, but you gotta live for the people you care for. Exactly. And I don't know if any of you who are watching me have ever had thoughts of suicide or any of that, but I just want you to know, if you are having thoughts of suicide, if you're having thoughts of depression, just any of that, you're not alone. Like, not in the sense of, like, you're not alone in the partake of suicide, but, like, there are people who love you and care for you. And they want to be there for you, you know? They want to take care of you. And taking your life like that, I'm trying not to say it's not right without sounding like a dickhead, but like taking your life with the fact that there's so many people that would miss you dearly because of that, it's selfish. Again, not trying to be a dick with it, but it really is. You have so many people you could talk to, so many of your families, your loved ones, they can talk to you. There's a hotline for suicide thoughts and stuff like that. They can talk you through it. And I know there are some people that, you know, they need a certain situation to help them out. Like, you know, talking to them just can't be helped or anything like that. But, hold on, I got a speck on my glasses. Okay, there we go. Sorry, if I get a speck on my glasses, I get bugged for like a while. So, I'm always depressed, but socializing with people online keeps me wanting to live for those people. For real though, like, go to long suicide song and call the phone. Logic suicide song and call the phone number of this song title if you're having problems, thoughts of suicide. Exactly. Now, I'm not saying like I don't have any thoughts of suicide. I did have depressing thoughts though, back when that shit, and it still kind of lingers sometimes. Like I'll have a moment where I'm thinking really dark, but I have my wife that helps me with that situation. She loves me to death. She would do anything for me, and I would do anything for her. Not to ruin the moment, but do you have a radiant bow? I can have it for 30k. I do not, because I haven't been playing with a bow. Haven't been playing with a bow user today. Um, but yeah, I had very dark thoughts a long time ago, and sometimes it still reoccurs. Um, but you know, I just pretty much before I even started this channel, um, I knew what I wanted to do. Very gassy. Sorry, excuse me. I knew what I wanted to do. I grew up as a very happy person. You know, I grew up being very. I grew up being very happy around others. You know, making them very happy, laugh, and all that. And you know, I was a class clown. Basically, I was a class clown. Um, but not just in class. I was a clown everywhere. I always liked making people smile, you know, and always that kind of situation. And I still do. I still like making people smile. That's why I made this channel. I made this channel to, one, play with people, whether it be this game, um, or any game I got that anyone can play with me on. I would play with them. Peter Barn, I just stood up to my bully. Good, Peter. I'm very proud of you, man. That is the first step to getting rid of that shit. Step up to your bullies. And that's a message to everyone. Step up to your bullies. But do not be a bully back. Do not go down to their level, you know? Big fan of your channel. I'm gonna send you a friend request. My gamer tag is Savage Shots 03. Alright, thank you very much, Dunk Future. But yeah. Who bully you, Shadow? No one's bullying me. I just wanted to make this message out to anyone who has been getting bullied or anything like that, to just simply leave the just not leave them alone. Don't leave the bullies alone. But step up to them, you know? If they're physical bullies, step up to them. Because, you know, hold up, accept that friend request. Because they're not, physical bullies are going to be those people who are not going to stop until they get what they want, which is basically you to break down and do other things. Not that I'm saying every bully wants you to, you know, off yourself, but they want nothing more than to spread misery. And it's just really sad that people can do that. That people can actually go day to day, you know, doing that shit. Like, you know. Person that was bullying me had suicide thoughts as well, and they wanted to make other people feel the way they did, but then I helped him. If that's the case, then yeah, you help that guy out. That's just a guy that doesn't know how to express, or a girl, 2017, that's just a person who doesn't know how to express their depression, so they take it out via anger. And Peter, there's a lot of people that are like that. Like me, music and game keeps me happy. Exactly. And I can actually say I'm one of those people too. If I'm very depressed, uh, I normally do take it out to anger, but never that kind of level of anger. I never want to make other people feel the way I do. Um, if anything, I'm more quiet and just not myself, you know. More of the do not touch me, do not talk to me kind of attitude person when it comes to that situation. Um, but yeah. So, final message for this, because I've been at this for quite a while now. I don't want to make it all just this. I just wanted to bring it as up because it is a tiring situation that just really needs to go away. The internet is a dark place, and you can find some really fucked up people here. You know, and it's just wrong. But anyway, final message basically: if you have a hater or a bully that keeps spamming you with, I know blocking. I always say blocking, or I know blocking is one of those things people can do, but at a certain point, it can, like I said, it spreads. You know, they can have other people tell you the same things. They can have multiple people spread around, and eventually loop around you to the point you're spreaded with hate. And you can block every single one of them individually. If they have a widespread channel, they can spread it really badly, and it's horrible. But basically, just don't ignore them. You know, ignoring doesn't really help, if you ask me. Uh, um, because blocking people, that's what they want. They want you to block them so they can get ready for other things. I would just simply suggest ignoring them to a fashion. Like, ignoring, I mean by not blocking. Like, obviously, if someone on my chat right here, because I see it on my TV, but I mostly see my channel here. Um, Normally, if I see stuff like, you know, fuck you, kill yourself, and all that kind of stuff, um, I would block. But I need to stop doing that, to be honest. I need to let that be open. What? Blocking it will just continue the toxicity, though. Because of YouTube, to be honest, they can create multiple profiles. Like that one dude did not a couple streams ago, but a long time ago. Remember he was talking shit about my 1.8 million health Shadowhunter? And I kicked him or whatever, and he made a whole nother account and kept coming back. Kept making more and more accounts until eventually he stopped. Sometimes there are people that won't stop, though. But yeah, you just need to know that someone out there really does love you. And for me, for all of you guys who subscribe to me and all that kind of stuff, who just likes what I do, you're part of my family. I love each and every one of you. I care about you guys. And if you guys think differently, that's fine. Don't accept the love that this guy gives. That's fine. Genius mind. I love you guys and don't care about the bullies. They are trying to be like you, but they need help. Violence and bullying is never the answer. Exactly. Wolfman, I came here because I got bullied. What happened, Wolfman? I always help my friends in need when they are getting bullied. Exactly. Yeah, you remember that kid, B-Flakes? You were here for a while. By the way, guys, if you guys want to play with me, you're more than welcome to teleport to me. I'm in Uber 8 Air World. I'm just trying to go for another Griffin Talisman. But yeah, sorry that this stream started off in a really serious moment. Like, yesterday I wasn't very serious at all. Yesterday I was actually very hyperactive and, you know, very interactive, very happy. But I just, like I said, I just got done watching that video about that kid who committed suicide, and that kind of shit. Like that shit honestly triggers me, all because some very dumb people that have nothing better to do than make lives miserable told this kid to go kill himself. And I don't know how old the kid was, but I'm assuming like less than 13. And at that young age, that's just really depressing. Like, he skipped out graduating high school. He skipped out, going to a prom. He skipped out everything in life. All because of bullies. It's not right. Wolfman, you should never feel the need to die. Wolfman, I love you, dude. You are loved. The chat loves you. You've been a long time supporter of me. I see you every time in the chat. You are loved, dude. I want to watch and share to other people. The video is called Rest in Peace, R.I.P. Alex. Made by the YouTuber Daz Black. If you guys haven't checked him out, he's a very funny YouTuber. Like I said, go check him out, give him a like and subscribe. He's a very, very awesome person, very nice person. I one day wish to meet him, like, for real. Out of all the YouTubers I have watched, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, I would want him to be the first I meet. Because he inspires me to always, change myself, make myself a better person for you guys. I always skip out on field trips and stuff. Also, Wolfman, don't worry about it. He's also, he's also a Viner. I think he started out Vine and then went to YouTube. He didn't go to YouTube after Vine killed itself, though. He was a YouTuber beforehand. I'm going to put my camera up a little bit. I'm noticing on my video here, it's like, I don't know, it's like cutting this part of me off. I don't understand it. It's weird. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I just want everyone to know, if you're feeling those kind of thoughts like Wolfman was feeling, just know that there's always at least one person who loves you, and would do anything for you. I've tried to drown myself, but realized what I had. Exactly. Genius mind, you stopped it right at the latest point. But you stopped it nonetheless. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's pretty much all the messaging I got, guys. I'm gonna cut the stream here so that way it's not a solid video with the title "Message to Bullies." But I'm gonna restream literally right after. So I do thank you guys for stopping by and watching this video. And I'll see you guys in a second. Take care, guys.